Yo, what is going on, guys? Zypher here. Today, Habit couldn't make it because he had things come up, but without that aside, we have Lum King joining us as a special guest. We're gonna be talking about My Hero Academia, the anime so far, and Jump Force. So joining me here are Kid Otaku and OG Lum King. Say what's up, guys.
What's up? What's going on?
Lum.
Hey,
There you go. There he is.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, guys? Okay, so what have you guys been doing this week? Like, in terms of content, whatever you guys have just been up to this week. I was just curious.
Um,
you
Besides
can go
working,
first.
I've just been keeping up with My Hero, keeping up with like Black Clover, what's going on in the community with those series. That's pretty much it. Nothing really
What about
spectacular.
you, Lump?
I've been working on these animations, and I've been trying to get caught up to some other anime and stuff. Like I need to get caught up to One Piece, the manga, Attack on Titan anime, and then I need to watch JoJo and stuff too. I was supposed to be caught up for part 5, but it is what it is.
Yeah, Lump King.
Yeah.
You should really sleeping on that JoJo.
Yeah,
You started before me, and then you're still on what? What part are you on? You said.
part 2.
Damn, someone said, "What have you been doing this week?" Lum King answers, "Sucking." Is it true, Lump?
Nah, I'm grinding
What you- Grinding what?
on the YouTube.
Oh, okay. I thought you were grinding something else. All right.
He might be.
I mean, yo, no, I'm not judging, bro. If you swing that way, that's perfectly fine with me.
Yeah.
It's all you, man.
He came out and told
Yeah.
us before anyway.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
One day we asked him about Summer Rae, and he's like, "Yo, f Summer Rae, bro. F that." I'm like, "Really? You over Summer Rae? Okay, okay, all right. I guess he swung over to the other side now. You have a more of a Chris Hemsworth guy, like the guy who plays Thor."
Yeah.
Ugh.
All right. So for my behalf, I've mostly been I finally finished JoJo Part 4, which has been absolutely amazing. I'd probably give it, to round it off, probably like a 9 out of 10. I think what's so special and different about Part 4 is the fact that it's so like comedy and slice of life-ish, and then it even has like Death Note vibes at the end because it turns into like a cat and mouse game where it's just back and forth between Kira and Josuke and how they're trying to find the murderer and how he's trying to escape within the city of Moria. It's really interesting and it's hilarious. I feel like what's so unique about JoJo is how every part is so different and unique, but it's still around the same timeline. But besides JoJo, I've been catching up on manga. I finally caught up to the Hunter x Hunter manga just in time for the chapter to come out. One Piece has been absolutely amazing. If you already know, there's already crazy amount of theories going on for JoJo. I mean not JoJo, sorry, One Piece for the latest chapter. Dude, I have JoJo on my mind. But for the latest chapter about like what happened, and I'm not gonna spoil anything for people who are not caught up. But that's been pretty much my week. I've been finished JoJo, ready for the anime, and then I've been reading Hunter x Hunter, My Hero. But we're here to talk about, which is the first question. I'll ask Kid first. What are your thoughts on, like, basically next episode is gonna be wrapping it up. You already know what's gonna happen because you read the manga. But what are your thoughts on everything of season 3, the good, the bad of season 3?
I mean, personally, season 3, I already knew going in was going to be adapting a lot of stuff because this is stuff that a lot of manga readers, including me myself, have been waiting to see for a very long time. Like the stuff with Deku versus Bakugo and All Might versus All for One, and this whole school trip arc in the what was the other arc? The All for One arc. I forgot the actual name of it on the top of my head. The Hideout Raid arc, like in the provisional license exam as well. It was just adapting a lot of good moments in general, and I was waiting to actually see people's reactions to certain things like that because I actually happened to go on YouTube and I was like watching these little videos of people reacting to the episode because I want to see their initial thoughts to like Deku versus Bakugo, because people are gonna look at that as like, oh god, it's like Naruto versus Sasuke and stuff like that, because people like to do all these Naruto comparisons to My Hero Academia, which it's an outdated meme and they should just let it rest and die. and never go back to it again. But they're going to continue on doing it because they did that with Mirio, Najiri, and Tamaki, the big three that recently got introduced, and they're calling them. So they're going to keep on doing that, whatever. I mean, if they want to do that, I can't really do anything about it. That's just how they are. They want to just keep memeing stuff and just, shitting on the series. It's whatever. I personally don't care. Like, how people feel about it. All that matters at the end of the day is how I feel about something, not how other people feel about it. Because I'm not gonna let other people's opinions affect mine.
Yeah,
but
good looks.
But the thing that I've been waiting to see the most, like, out of this season is probably Deku versus Bakugo, because that whole fight itself shows a lot from both of their characters. Like, it just shows how far they both came ever since the beginning, where, because everything has been built up, and if you paid attention throughout the entire season, things have been built up. Even the whole thing when Bakugo was talking to All Might, asking him his relationship with Deku and everything, and even in season 2 when Deku and Todoroki were talking during the sports festival, where they were just like, after the cavalry battle, they were just talking there, and you saw Bakugo eavesdropping. Like, all this stuff was just getting built up because, Bakugo, even in season 1 as well, when Deku had a broken arm after their first fight, and he's like, I got this power from somebody, I want to make it my own. Things have been going around in Bakugo's head for a very long time, and slowly Bakugo is putting the puzzle together so he can find out exactly what's going on. And he eventually picked up on everything that was going on, and then the choreography and the whole entire fight itself, because they're not just fighting just to fight. It's pretty much, as like All Might said, it's like he got somebody out there that has that sort of mentality where they want to go out and rescue people, something that a hero should have. And then you have that other person that admires like All Might's strength. The whole, like, it's stuff like that. That's why All Might came out and said that Deku and Bakugo are the perfect team, because they balance each other out and they work together very well.
What's surprising to me is, like, I of course had my doubts, right, watching Naruto, and I thought, and like, I really hope like Bakugo doesn't go down that route. And after this fight, when I was first reading the manga, I was like, thank you so much, Horikoshi, that you didn't go down this path. I was so happy. But what confuses me most is the fact that this is supposed to clear up everything about Bakugo and how he's not a shitty person. He's just a misunderstood one, and he doesn't know how to show his true emotions, how to show himself off. But then I see people still on Twitter saying, so he should be forgiven for all the shitty things he said. No one is saying that. Like, it's not like, oh, Bakugo is supposed to be forgiven. No, it's, you understand now why he does the thing that he is. He has the inferiority complex. He's super what's the word I'm looking for? He has this inferiority complex where he can't feel like he's doing his best. He feels inferior, even though we as readers thought Bakugo was stronger or better than Deku at that time. But Bakugo never felt that way. As the character himself, he always felt weaker. He felt like the outcast, and constantly like he's seeing Deku just going further and further and further, and the person he admires even acknowledged that, but he doesn't say anything to Bakugo. It just built up inside and all exploded, and that's what I loved about it.
Yeah, he even blamed himself for All Might's retirement. Yeah, because he felt like because he got captured, he put All Might in a situation where he had to give it his all, and then he had to retire as a hero afterwards. And he felt like if he was strong enough to prevent all of that from happening, then All Might would probably still be a hero still, which isn't his fault at all, because regardless what would have happened, All for One and All Might were going to have that encounter again. All Might would have to use the last bit of his strength, because we've seen this since the beginning of the show. It didn't completely come out of nowhere, because All Might and All for One had a fight originally, and All for One messed up All Might's respiratory system, which is that scar that you guys see in the first episode. When Deku and All Might meet for the first time.
Yeah.
And because of that, and because of how All Might uses his quirk, the more he uses it, the less time he has with it. And he even said that even when he was fighting the Nomu, and then his time limit was like wearing off, he wanted to like hide himself from the other students, because he looked at Deku and he's like, yeah, my time limit's going down. And then the more and then of course you had this whole battle of All for One that took a lot out of him. That was a tough fight.
Yeah,
And
for real.
unfortunately, he had to show his true colors, and regardless, people still respected him as the symbol of peace just because of how heroic he was
Yeah.
and all the things that he did for him. Because that's what makes a hero. People think all that matters is strength at the end of the day, which strength does play a good part in like being a hero. You want to be a strong hero as well.
All right, so before we
But
move on to like our personal gripes with the season 3, if we had any
Yeah.
problems or issues, I want to just quickly ask what everyone's favorite fight is, and then King, let's get your thoughts on what you like the most about season 3. Personally,
Alright.
for me, my favorite fight easily was Deku versus Bakugo. It's still to this day, even latest to the manga, it is my favorite fight. It has so much meaning, and this is where the real, like, true rivalry of Deku and Bakugo begins, and how
Yeah.
they help each other grow as superheroes. And you could go ahead, Kid, and then you could specify yours, Lump.
I mean, you already know it's pretty much the same thing as you. Deku versus Bakugo round 2 is my favorite fight because pretty much what I was talking about before, the whole meaning behind it and how everything came together after all that build up.
What about you, Lump?
that's my favorite fight too.
Oh, bro,
'Cause-
across the board, you already know. Season 3, best fight, Deku versus Bakugo, easy win right here. You guys already heard it.
Uh-huh.
But what are your overall thoughts on the season? Like, because you're anime only still.
Alright, so the season overall, I still really enjoyed it. I just only had one particular problem with.
Wait,
All for One.
Lump. We're gonna get into the bad. Talk about the things that you like about the season. Not the
Yeah.
bad yet, alright? Just go into. We'll transition you, okay? Let's talk about the stuff you like most about it.
Alright, well, I like that they were passing their positions like All Might and All for One to their successors, Shigaraki and Deku, and I like the emotional clash between Bakugo and Deku. I wish they would have showed like at least a little bit of behind the scenes of Bakugo's feelings before, so we knew like something's up with Bakugo. And then of course the big three. I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do. I'm like, these guys look nice. And I know, Kid, you're getting a little mad about the Naruto thing, but I mean, it makes sense.
I know what Home King is gonna say.
you're
Tamaki
gonna say
looks like
something about
Sasuke.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Anyhow, I'm really excited for that. So yeah, overall, I really enjoyed the season.
Okay, so now we could transition into the negatives. You could go, King. I know what you're gonna say, but you could go ahead and let the people know what you personally don't like.
Alright, so the thing I didn't like is that I was disappointed by All for One because I feel like he should have had more of an impact and like cause more damage, or just use his quirk in a more impressive way because he did have a lot of quirks, but like because he can like steal people's quirks, so I would think that he would just stack up on a ton of quirks and then just body All Might or mostly, and until then All Might pulls out the can of whoop ass on him.
So essentially, you wish there was more of a variety of
Yeah.
moves before
There's actually a story behind All Might versus All for One, and it's related to like My Hero, like when it was first going on in the manga and stuff. The reason why there really wasn't as much build up as we would like to see from that whole entire fight between the both of them is because Horikoshi was worried that his series was going to get canceled, because Horikoshi, before My Hero, he had 2 other series that he did, but they didn't really work out as well. And he said that if My Hero isn't successful and he ends up getting axed, then he was going to stop writing and being a mangaka, because he has this whole entire thing going on with him. And he actually based it on one of his characters. And you'll see that in Maki in the next season of My Hero, whenever it comes out, it shows some of Horikoshi's characteristics as a human being. And he decided to like throw something big in there to capture the audience's attention, so My Hero would continue on. I'm not sure if you knew that. I'm not sure if Zypher knew that.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
But I feel like when it comes to the All for One ability, not the person,
Yeah.
it's most likely Lump. This is not confirmed. It's not in the manga. This is just a popular theory that most likely he's gonna pass on his quirk to Shigaraki, and I feel like that's when we're really gonna see this quirk shine. Is like the final showdown between Deku and Shigaraki right at the end of the series, and that's when Shigaraki's gonna use that quirk to its fullest capability. So there's still like room for that quirk to grow. We're probably gonna still see it in the future. I doubt something like All for One, because like imagine it makes perfect sense for the finale fight to be One for All versus All for One. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Because just like how Deku's trying to use One for All in his own unique way, Shigaraki's probably going to be doing the exact same thing. He's probably going to be using the quirk a lot differently than All for One, and he's probably going to flush it out a lot more. Because if you pay attention to Shigaraki, he's maturing, he's getting smarter, he's paying attention to his surroundings, so he's probably going to be a lot more flexible once he receives the quirk.
My only issue though, going into my problems with season 3, and this is just a personal gripe. There was nothing wrong with this arc. It was done well, but I just never liked the provisional license exam in the manga, and I still didn't like it in the anime. They did a really, really good job of adapting it. It was done well. It's needed. Obviously, it's got to introduce what's his name? The one guy. Inasa. You know, they're gonna set up like all these. They had a little couple of character moments like Aoyama, like actually helping Kami, being Toga. Like all these things were being set up that needed to be transitioning to the next arc. But I still didn't enjoy it in the anime as I hoped and wish I could have. It's just a lackluster arc in my opinion. It overall as a series it doesn't affect it too much, but I didn't enjoy it as much. But that's just my small little gripe with the provisional license exam. I don't know if you have any kid, because I know you just love the series all around.
I personally I'll be honest, when season 3 started and I knew it was going to be 25 episodes, I was like, yeah, okay, we're getting school trip, hideout raid in the provisional license exam, and then a little bit of internship. But yeah, like I said, I'll be honest, I wasn't really looking forward to the provisional license exam, because when I was reading in the manga, I wasn't really into it. I was like, you know what? I understand why they're doing it, because they're trying to progress the story by introducing all these characters and building up the things that we're going to be seeing in the future. Like, I understood that completely.
Yeah.
And once we started reaching up to that point, I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot, because I enjoyed a lot more things in anime format than manga format, and then there's other things I like more in manga format than anime format. And at first, I wasn't feeling it. But then after a while, as I started getting into it a lot more, I feel like seeing it animated actually helped me get a lot more interested in it.
I feel like
I was worried how it was going to get adapted, but personally, I didn't really have any issues of how it was adapted, because I felt like seeing it animated actually made me care for the arc a lot more than I did previously.
Yeah, I mean, I'll talk about that little part besides the Deku versus Bakugo fight, but thank God they put good animation in it. I did notice the drop in animation after the second half, which makes perfect sense to me, because that's when especially if you go watch the movie. I've seen it in July, bro. The animation in the movie for My Hero, just especially the final fight, it is disgusting. Like, it is so obscene how much like time and effort they put into that scene of the animation. It's so fluid. Like, it has to be like 120 frames per second or something. Like, it is disgusting how beautiful that fight looked. Like, I remember being in that theater with like thousands of people and everyone just screaming at that final punch. Dude, it was absolutely amazing. So I could see why the quality of animation dropped, because dude, they put their blood, sweat, and tears into that movie. So
dude, I'm gonna be seeing that movie on Tuesdays. I'm looking forward to that.
Dude, it was so good, and I'm seeing it again on Tuesday because I'm going with a friend, and my friend paid for the ticket, and I'm like, all right, I might as well go. Friend's paying for it. But
wait,
yeah,
hold on, is that a movie canon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the movie's canon. It takes place. Well, I have a hard time explaining it to people.
It's
so
between 2 and 3. So essentially, between 2 and 3, Deku goes on a trip with All Might to visit his friend in America.
So like pretty much.
Oh, America.
Yeah. So the best way to explain it is that you have the end of term test arc, which is the arc that that Deku and Bakugo teamed up to take on All Might. So you have that arc being first, and then in the middle of it is the movie, and then right after that is the school trip arc. And then they threw in that filler episode in season 3 to show the beginning of the movie, like the build up to it, like getting that message on the email. That's why they threw it in there, to give you the prologue of it.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to mention is I also like the exam of My Hero. Like I like how they introduced the new characters and how they did the teamwork and stuff, and how they showed people not doing teamwork like Todoroki and I forgot the other dude, Aang, whatever his name. But yeah, him. And then the only thing I didn't like is I think some of the people should have lost, like when Bakugo and I forgot his name fought the guy who can turn people into like meatballs or whatever. I think they should have lost to him.
I mean, they basically almost lost, but the only reason they won is at the last second that Bakugo threw what he did at Kaminari. So if Bakugo last second thought of it, if he did not throw that because remember Kaminari picks it up, the grenade or whatever.
Yeah.
If he didn't,
that was. I thought it was because of what Kaminari did with that thing he got from Hatsume with his.
That thing was cool.
It was like a combination of things, but like the key thing to end him is what he was surprised was Bakugo last second throwing the grenade to Kaminari.
And I also like that Todoroki and the other dude didn't pass, because I was gonna have a problem if all of them passed. I was like,
yeah. The reason why they didn't pass is because I even talked about it in one of my reviews, because it shows that they need to focus on what matters, not focusing on like biting each other's heads off. Because the whole point of the second act of the provisional licensing exam, when they're going to rescue people, is that they needed to learn how to adapt into situations like that, like how to rescue somebody properly, how to approach them in the right manner, and then also when villains approached. When Gang Orca and all of them came around, they had to make sure that they were doing things the right way and not just like running around screaming or attacking the villain and not worrying about the civilian that they needed to save. Because Todoroki and Anasa were butting heads with one another. That's why they failed. Because Bakugo was being an ass. That's why he failed, because it's like I said earlier, you got Deku, who's the one who likes to go fight. I mean, who likes to go rescue people. That's what he likes to do. How heroic he is. And then you have Bakugo that admires All Might's strength. He likes to fight.
Yeah, and that's not how you become a hero. A hero's not about just being the strongest or the thing. Deku has the qualities of being a hero, and that's obviously why All Might chose him. But that's what they don't have, right? Todoroki, obviously, Bakugo, they're not bad people, but they're not on the right track on actually being a hero, and that's why those two failed.
Big facts.
And those little tiny things that like Horikoshi does to complicate all these characters, I just love it. There's little tiny things like that. And
that's why they failed, so they can learn from their mistakes. So once they retake the exam, like the guy said, they can pass.
So, ending off the season 3 talk, season 4, obviously, probably my favorite arc. I don't know if it's your favorite arc that's coming up in season 4 next year. 100%. It is amazing arc, Lump. You're gonna absolutely love it.
It's at Horikoshi's peak right now.
Mirio, best boy. That's all I gotta say. Mirio is best boy.
Ooh.
But before we transition talking about Jump Force, I wanted to quickly talk about.
Oh yeah, I do want to say something about Mirio that I noticed in the episode.
What about?
I noticed he had scars on his arms.
Did he?
Probably
through his training. But I wanted to quickly talk about where the MHA fandom stands right now in terms of Twitter, everywhere online. Because like, in my opinion, it is like literally, as much as I love MHA, it is literally the worst fandom I've ever seen in my life. It is disgusting how bad this is getting. It's getting so out of hand. It's gone to the point where it's not even real fans standing it. It's fake fans. Like this is how toxic it's gone. It's fake fans standing.
I have a lot to say
it's fake fans standing My Hero Academia so that the Naruto, One Piece, the Bleach fans can be like, wow, these guys are idiots thinking it's the best shit ever. So it's fake fans saying that it's the best thing ever. So the other series, the series that other people love that think are better, are saying go attack them, And then people say that the MHA fandom is so bad, but it's the fake fans calling it that it's the best thing ever, and it's like a complete shit show. And then you have like the SJWs who like are like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with gay ships, but they're literally freaking everywhere on my timeline. Then we have like,
yeah, I saw some hentai on my timeline,
bro. And then we have like, it's literally so cancerous. I'm sorry to say, like that's the best way I could describe it. MHA fanbase is literally the worst. It's the worst thing I've ever seen on Twitter. It's gotten way out of hand, like from the people who stan it, from the people who hate on it, dude, and the people who fake stan it to get the haters to hate on it.
Yeah, to get those followers.
Yo, kid, what's your thoughts on this?
I mean, pretty much every single day I go on Twitter, I see this shit all the time. People comparing it to Naruto, saying Mirio's Naruto, saying Nijiri's Sakura, saying that Tamaki Sasuke, even though I understand the whole hair thing and everything, but like still the constant Naruto comparisons all the time are like really annoying. You have like green Naruto and blonde Sasuke. Like really, like you really take the time out of your day just to shit on something all the time just to get attention out of people, because most of the time people do it just to bait people. Let's be honest here, they just do it just to bait people to get reactions out of them. I see it all the time on the timeline. And the thing is like I understand that there's some people out here that are from this new generation of anime and manga that didn't grow up with Naruto or Bleach or Dragon Ball or all of them. Right now in this society, they're growing up with like My Hero Academia and Black Clover and any of these other new series that are coming out, Attack on Titan as well. They're growing up with these other series that they are introduced to now than the ones that we grew up with. So I understand why they have certain opinions on things, and they say, "Oh wow, My Hero Academia is my favorite anime," because if it's your first anime, you're gonna think that. You can even ask Zypher when his first anime was Naruto, and he thought it was the best thing ever until he branched out and he saw other things. That's just how it is. Like if you like something, if it's your first anime and stuff, you're gonna love the hell out of it. And when I was a little kid, I loved Dragon Ball so much.
Me too.
And then I branched out and I found other things that I really enjoyed. But it's like people just try getting reactions out of people all the time, and people post inappropriate stuff. And like the whole thing you brought up earlier with like the yaoi relationship with like Bakugo and Kirishima, for a good example, it just gets annoying because the whole point of the whole entire relationship is that they're best friends. It's like you don't have a kid that you grew up with that you consider as your brother because you guys are so close and you guys respect one another and you guys can trust one another. That's basically the whole point of Bakugo and Kirishima's relationship, but it's constantly, oh god, we need to see these two kiss, we need to see these two hook up. And I understand how people feel about certain ships and stuff when it comes to anime stuff, because I'll be honest with you, I ship people in anime and manga. The only way I do that is they have proper chemistry with one another. I'm not going to just ship Mineta with President Mike because I want that to be a ship. Like, I'm not going to do that. I like ships that actually make sense. You look at Deku no Chako, it's a good example right there. They have proper chemistry with one another. Horikoshi is slowly building that up. But at the same time, that's not really what I pay attention to. I pay attention to what's going on in the story, the whole plot, everything else behind it, certain story arc that this character is going through. Stuff like that. That's what I pay attention to. But it's like you can't even put something out there anymore without people getting like I don't know, without people just like jumping on me and stuff, because I see people on there trying to enjoy something.
And I think the last
and then you have the fake fans just attacking them.
Yeah, and then to end it all off, like the worst part about it all is the fact that the people who like give threats to, I don't know who, someone turned on the stream, you guys gotta mute it. But like the people who give threats to Horikoshi for like I don't want to get into the details because Lump King isn't caught up, but there was a certain thing that happened and all these people started attacking Horikoshi. Why'd you write it like that? Bro, it's a fictional story. Calm down. It's not that serious. If something happens that you don't like, then you just have to say that you don't like it. You don't gotta send that man death threats on Twitter. That's ridiculous. The fact that someone is getting death threats, right? A real life person is getting death threats over a fictional character it just blows my mind how far people take this shit.
Yeah, it's pathetic. They do that to like all the mangaka,
Like
unfortunately.
it is disgusting. Like I remember Kubo had to deactivate his Twitter because
Oh
he was getting.
yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, I now you know you're referring to whole death threats because of Endeavor.
Yeah. I don't want to go into detail
Dude,
though.
I'm not gonna go into detail with that because that's manga spoilers and stuff. But I'm just gonna say it like right here how it is. It's messed up. You can't be going on there sending death threats to somebody just because something wasn't displayed the way you wanted to see it. Like really, you're gonna go out and send somebody a death threat because President Mike and Mineta didn't like tongue kiss each other.
Okay.
You're really gonna get upset over that,
Bro,
like,
you know
come
what,
on.
bro? You know what's scary though, bro? Like now off of the stream, people are gonna actually ship that. Now you're gonna randomly see that. And
Go
you're gonna,
right ahead.
You're gonna regret
Go right ahead.
it.
Everybody in here, if you have a Twitter, go start hashtagging it and making your fan art and stuff. Go right ahead, because that's legit how the My Hero community is.
All right, Lumpkin, you want to give your final thoughts on anything
I
to
still
do with
love the
that?
community.
The MHA fandom.
Oh yeah. Well, to be honest, I haven't really seen much of the cancer stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm probably not as in the community as you guys. Like, I watch the anime and stuff, but I don't really watch any like YouTubers who do it because I'm only anime only. So
Yeah.
but
Yo-
I did hear about that thing, and unfortunately, I know why they were ranting about that.
Yo, the bottom line is MHA fandom. I wanna love you, I really do, but just please calm
Yeah.
down. It's the sad thing is it's only gonna get worse as the seasons go on. We're gonna be
Yeah.
on like season 10, and I'm gonna click on Twitter. I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm logging right out. Like it's gonna be so bad.
Yeah,
Like no, I
exactly.
actually, I'm a new policy for Zypher. If I ever see any kind of MHA slander or any kind of standing that just that's gonna start shit, I'm just gonna block you straight up. Like there's a thing about like expressing your love for it, but if you're straight up saying like to actually try to provoke other people to say it's the greatest thing ever invented, I'm blocking you. If you're saying it's the shittiest thing ever, you hate it for whatever reason, I'm blocking you. It's over. I'm drawing the line, bro.
No, it's like it's even that like thing I saw like a couple months ago where people are saying My Hero was better than that, and then you have people just turn on the series just because people have opinions like that. Like, just ignore them. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, for real.
Do your own thing.
All right, so we focused on MHA for a long time.
Yeah.
I think it's a perfect transition. I wouldn't say perfect transition, but let's jump into Jump Force.
No, I feel like the thing we're about to get into will be a lot more exciting.
Jump Force.
We got some character announcements. We got a couple fight videos. We got my boy Killua announced. We got Kurapika. We got
I was gonna say you forgot about him.
we got some character from Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't want to say their name. Yusuke, right? Yusuke's
Yusuke.
pronounced. And who's the other guy?
My
Because
boy.
I haven't seen Yu Yu Hakusho. What's the other guy's
Toguro.
name?
PA.
Toguro. Okay.
No. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, those two characters. No, I'm kidding.
We got a lot of characters this weekend.
Bro, we also got like we got Yugimoto.
Yeah.
He was
I'm
announced.
surprised he was in here.
I can't remember who the other two Yu-Gi-Oh characters announced. I can't remember their names. I think
I know Dark Magician Girl and some other person. They're
was it
supposed to be
Kaiba
assists.
or was it not Kaiba?
No,
Not Kaiba.
they're all
Okay.
the things that you saw in the screenshots were his assists that help him fight. Because since he's gonna be fighting with his monsters, he's gonna have assists that help him. Kind of like with JoJo.
Bro.
If Jotaro and any of them get in there, they're gonna be fighting with their stance. Probably
Oh yeah,
the same concept.
JoJo's
with
definitely
Yugi.
gonna be in
Bro, I remember
Yeah.
Lump King when they first announced the characters. You're like, bro, where's Lump King? And I'm like, bro, trust me, it's coming. And you're like, oh, no, they should have announced it a long time ago. I'm like, bro, it's coming. Trust
Yeah,
me.
that
There's
stuff
no
with
way.
Killua finally. I remember when Gon and Hisoka got announced. People were like, why isn't Killua in here? And then me, you, Necros, and a bunch of people were saying he's gonna be in.
Oh, it looks
It's
like
putting because
Hold-
here's the funny thing.
Hold on,
You
pause
think
for a
about it
second.
like this.
Pause for a second. I want to quickly address this before you go on, kid. Necro said they're not new characters. They're just Yugi's cards. Okay, so so far it's just been Yugi that's announced for Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, go ahead.
But
Sorry.
like I was saying, people were getting so worried that Killua wasn't gonna get in there. But if you look at it like this, you cannot have a fighting game without Goku and Vegeta in it if it's a Dragon Ball based game. You can't have a Naruto fighting game if Naruto and Sasuke aren't in it together. The main protagonist and his rival are always going to be in the game. I'm not saying like Actually, I don't know where I was getting with that, but it's like people knew people should know they're going to be in because they have great relationships with one another.
I mean, yeah, they're really
Yeah.
popular characters too, so it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
But you already know my boys when they come, Joe, bro. When those characters join the roster, bro, I need my Joseph.
Dude, I'm actually happy.
Bro, I need to just announce all the JoJos, bro. Josuke, Joseph, Jotaro, everyone. Just do everyone. Add Dio,
Don't
add
forget-
Kira,
yeah.
bro. Add all the JoJo characters, please, Bandai.
Yeah,
if you're
I already know they're gonna
somehow
have
in
them.
some world watching this, add any possible JoJo characters. I need them all my life, bro. If they do,
Yeah.
if they implement stands in Jump Force, it's over.
It probably will.
They need to implement stands because
And they need to have-
because last time they didn't implement stand characters. They only did like Joseph and Joseph and holy shit, the name's slipping my. I'm mixing up the JoJos. Joseph and god damn it, it's slipping my mind. Fuck me, never mind. We forget Jonathan. There we go, Jonathan. That was his name. Those two characters were only in what was the damn game? J-Stars.
Oh yeah, that was a surprise.
Yeah, but I think on the topic of My Hero, obviously, I would be
I do
surprised
want
if
to
we
say
don't see
something
My
before
Hero
we get in
characters.
there.
Yeah, go ahead.
I am happy Hunter x Hunter has 4 reps right now. We got Gon, Killua, Hisoka, and Kurapika, which a lot of people thought he was going to get in. I told him he's going to get in.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um.
but I hope they have more.
Oh yeah, another thing that we also have to keep in mind before we continue this conversation: the characters in Jump Force are based on how we see them from the manga.
Ooh, there we go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from the latest point of like when they were developing this game. But what were you gonna say, Lump King?
I was gonna say I hope they I'm pretty sure they're gonna have well, actually I know they're gonna have Hiei and Karama, but I don't know about
yeah.
Kuwabara. They definitely should have them though.
They might,
But-
you never know.
In
Yeah.
terms of before we get into predictions and who we want to see in Jump Force, I want to say so from the characters we've seen, who we running, boys? Who we running as when we launch of the game?
So far,
Who we dropping in
Hey.
with so far from what we've seen?
I'm about to get Zoro, Sasuke, and Gon.
All right, okay.
I'm probably gonna say like Gon, mainly the whole Hunter x Hunter cast, and I probably have to say, probably, I guess Sasuke.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Killua, Hisoka, and I'm probably have to go with my boy Luffy, bro. I gotta rep my boy Luffy. I gotta
Yeah.
rep
Oh
him.
yeah.
So
I want to play Sanji too.
That
so
shit,
if-
I want to try out Blackbeard as well.
oh yeah,
There's so
dude.
many people I wanna
Blackbeard
play
looks
as.
so dope. Have you seen his move where he literally grabs Luffy by the face, pulls him up to him, and just literally just shoots him with a pistol 4 times in the face?
Dang, I didn't see that.
No, it looks so clean when Blackbeard shoots him in the face. I watched it. I remember watching it with Necros. We were like, "What the hell? That looks dope as hell."
And
But-
the thing is, like, with Killua, I want to play him, but the only thing I like about Gon better is his adult Gon. It's so dope.
Well, apparently you're not actually get to be playing. You can't play as the adult Gon. It's just a finisher.
Wait,
move.
Yeah,
It's just
no,
a
you
finisher
can't play
move.
as him. It's just one of his ultimate moves. You know how like in
So it's like
fighting
a
games, you get
cutscene
that
where you
ultimate-
turn into him and then he punches and then he goes back into his kid form.
Man, that sucks. You should be able to like go and do like 3.
I mean,
giant-
hey,
Bro,
I'd rather
if
have.
he okay, but here's the thing, Lump King. If he goes into his adult form, he's washing everyone, bro. Like, what are you saying? He can't go in his adult form, bro. Like, adult form gone is like literally on the power of Miriam. Do you not remember this? Like,
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was tearing it. Oh, that was so dope.
bro, this man can't be maintained. Like, you
Rest-
can't do that. But going
Throw.
off to if you have any idea, what did you guys think, by the way, of like the announcements for like Killua and the Kurapika's game? I mean, I wish they showed more Kurapika. I feel like they didn't show enough of Kurapika.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
I'm just
did.
happy Kurapika's in because I know on J Stars, Hisoka was an assist, which sucked, but I'm glad he's a
Yeah.
character now, and I saw him coming from a mile away. He was gonna be in this game, no question.
Yeah.
he's
But
really
like
popular.
Kurapika, like I'm actually happy he's getting some screen time. So like he's in a fighting game with all of his friends and stuff. That's actually pretty cool to see him in there.
Oh yeah, by the way, I want to mention, like, I might actually consider playing Ichigo sometimes, throw him in there, because dude, he looks so broken. You see how fast his character is?
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta watch gameplay.
Oh yeah.
That man is just like stupid broken. Like, it was just like the
Yeah,
guy couldn't even
yeah.
react. I was like, bro, they're making
Bro, I'm gonna have
Ichigo
to
like
make, like,
broken.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm gonna have to make like 3 teams because there's so many.
Bro,
people wanna
it's
play
actually gonna be
it.
kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
fun for nostalgia purposes doing the big 3.
Yeah.
Set. Just do Naruto, Ichigo, and Luffy. Just do it for the old
Yeah.
time's sake.
I'm gonna do a sword team and have like.
Dude,
Zoro
dude,
and
imagine you do a
Sasuke.
fight with like Naruto, Ichigo, and Luffy, and you have like Deku, Asta, and some other guy fighting each other.
Oh, that'll be so.
Dude,
nice.
I really hope. I think this is a perfect segue into it. Of who we want to see in Jump Force. We could just specify all characters and then our top 3. Like, if we could only choose 3 characters to come into Jump Force, who would it be?
Okay.
You wanna start this
Well-
off, Lump?
I want Saitama for sure. I don't think he's gonna be in it, but
He's
I
not. No,
want
Saitama's not in Shonen Jump in Japan.
Oh.
So Saitama, there's no way Saitama's happening.
I then you know what? The only thing I can think of is like My Hero, like Black Clover. I haven't really gotten to that yet, so it'll just be like Deku and Bakugo, maybe All Might.
Deku Beku All Might. He sounds super bummed out. So that's all you got?
Pretty much.
All right. What about you, Ken?
If we're gonna like talk about like other series, I'll probably have to say like for My Hero, I have a couple characters I can mention that I want to see in this game, and I feel like 3 of them are lock or have a lock to be in it. But Deku, Bakugo, and All Might are 100% going to be in this game. I'd be surprised if All Might isn't in there, but he's insanely popular, so he's going to be in there. So I'm just gonna. So we have Deku, Bakugo, All Might, Stain. I would like to see Stain in here. Stain would be pretty
Ooh.
cool to see. All for One would even be pretty cool to see because they have to have the villain in there as well.
Yeah,
So,
I don't,
and
it,
even
dep-
though-
it depends on how many characters they plan to do. They've
Yeah,
done they've done 5 for One Piece, so I wouldn't be surprised. And they already said they plan to have 9 of them DLC, so they might be holding back some for those.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
But yeah, definitely for My Hero, it's like Deku, Bakugo, All Might. I'm just gonna name all the ones I could think of that'd be really good to play as in this game. Deku, Bakugo, All Might, Todoroki, Stain, All for One, Dabi would be pretty cool. Aizawa would be pretty cool as well.
Yeah, we're definitely not gonna get that
And
many,
then-
but he just.
Yeah, I know. I'm just listing a whole
Yeah.
bunch of characters. And then for Black Clover characters, I would want to see in here probably Asta, Yami would be pretty nice. You could throw Noelle in there as well because we need more female reps in there. I guess I could say Ochako would be pretty cool to have
yeah.
in there as well. Honestly, I don't really know what else I could say about that. As for like other series and stuff, I want to see in here. Obviously, Rurouni Kenshin. I want to see Kenshin in here. I want to see
Oh, yeah, I
Shishio in
forgot.
here as well. And then I want to see what else do I want to see? Like I don't want to see series that are in Jump that haven't been represented yet.
Yeah. I
like
want
Suna?
for
'Cause I
series
feel
for
like
me.
most
I
of
mean,
them are coming back.
yeah. I mean, MHA you already specified. I agree with mostly what you said about MHA. Definitely want to see my boy Suna from Reborn. I need.
Oh
to,
yeah, that's right.
I need to see Suna, bro. If I don't see Suna, I'm gonna be upset.
You could
Suna-
have a Deku versus Suna fight. That'd be awesome.
Bro, Suna, I need Suna in it.
Yeah.
Obviously my favorite JoJo. If they're gonna do any JoJo, I specifically want it to be Joseph Joestar, my favorite from Part 2. Absolutely
Yeah,
love
he's
that man.
awesome.
I just love his
Joseph.
personality. He's just
Yeah,
such an
have
awesome character.
Joseph, Jotaro,
And
Josuke.
then
They're definitely gonna have JoJo in there.
Dio.
so that would obviously be JoJo characters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think what other.
Any Hunter x Hunter characters you want to see
Oh,
that
yeah.
could possibly get in?
Oh yeah, Crollo. If they're gonna add more, I definitely want to see Crollo. Crollo is like a beast.
Yeah.
Crollo would be awesome.
I would say for Hunter x Hunter for me probably be Crollo, Netero, or what's that other one I was thinking of? Dang.
Yo, I might as well throw in for all my I know I
Oh,
have
Meruem.
yeah.
Meruem.
I have a lot of friends that watch Gintama, so just for the sake of all my friends that want him, I hope they had Gintoki and all those people, because I know a
Yeah,
lot
add
of my
more
friends
clips.
watch
Add more.
Gintama.
Oh yeah, I need to watch that too.
Bro,
Also,
I
forgot to
hope they
mention,
have like a parody
oh.
Gintama where he could constantly change his costume and he's one like in a Luffy costume and an Ichigo costume, because they do that in
That'd
the
be so
anime.
dope.
So it'd be so clean. It makes sense for his characters that he has like a Luffy costume and a Sasuke costume and a Ichigo costume. Like it would be so funny for Gintoki to have all those outfits. I think it'd be kind of funny. I feel like you could kind of do that with character creation. I feel like since we've already named our top three, oh yeah, can you have a major top three? My top three to quickly go through it was obviously Joseph Joestar, Suna, and I'd probably say for the sake of my Gintama boys, I'll say Gintoki.
Okay, for me, it would probably be Deku. Another one would probably be Crollo. And then the one after that would probably have to be
Kenshin. I'm just guessing what you would say.
yeah, Kenshin.
Oh yeah, by the way, someone
Actually,
said
I feel like he's a given at this point, so I'm not gonna throw him in there. I'll say Yami from Black Clover.
Okay. Someone said in the chat, I would laugh so hard if Hinata was in the game. It's actually funny you say that because the last game that they developed, J-Stars, he was in there. So it was so weird to see Hinata in a fighting game. Yeah, Hinata. Bro, Chitoge from Nisekoi was there, bro. It's like a harem anime.
Or was he an assist?
No, Hinata was a full-on character. I'm pretty sure, from what I can remember. I might be wrong.
Yeah,
he wasn't.
throw some Haikyuu characters in there as well.
I might be wrong, but I feel
you
like
want me to go even further with
Zypher,
that,
he wasn't a full character.
I was gonna. If you want me to go even further,
he wasn't. He
with
was an
that-
assist. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so was Kuroko. He was an assist
Okay.
too.
If you want me to go even further, you were talking about Haikyuu characters. Throw a couple Haikyuu characters in there. Promise Neverland, Doctor Stone.
Okay, but
go crazy.
okay.
Yeah, hold up. I forgot to mention. Probably in my three, I would add Kuwabara in there. Cause I really want to use those spirit swords and slice some people up.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So.
You forgot to say Future Trunks.
He probably will be in there anyway.
But what do you guys overall think? Like, do you guys think, like, honest opinion, like, do you think this is gonna be a good game? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I at least hope. Like, this is like,
Yeah.
I've never really got into fighting games, but I feel like this is like the perfect, like, don't take it seriously. This is supposed to be like the perfect party game where you just hang out with a bunch of friends and literally play your favorite characters and just beat each other up.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel
I'm
like
so hyped.
I feel like it'll be great for videos too. Like, this is like the perfect com video. If you ever wanted to like do commentaries in the anime community, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be on that shit. Are you gonna be on that shit? Because I'm gonna be on that shit.
Yeah, just have my favorite
Exactly.
characters.
You have like all your characters on there that you talk about like on your channel.
Like, bro, you're doing a My Hero review? Play as Deku. You're doing a Hunter review? Play as Gon. Like, just play as whoever you're talking about, bro. You're talking about One Piece? Go hop on some Zoro, bro. Wano action, bro. Talk about Zoro and his greatness while Wano's going on.
Yeah.
But besides that, I feel like a lot of people are complaining about the fact that the graphics. I mean, it's kind of ironic where like a lot of people say the animation looks shit, but I actually kind of like it, and I feel like if you could obviously make anything look bad if you like pause it and put it in the worst possible screenshot possible, but like you gotta remember this shit's gonna be constantly moving and fluid. You're not gonna be taking time to stare closely into someone's face.
It's gonna be looking nice.
I feel like it looks perfectly fine, and I'm trying to think. I feel like this model of the characters they're going with, I feel like it fits like the JoJo style of more, which is good because JoJo's like a really hard style to adapt into games.
Big facts.
But any closing thoughts overall on Jump Force? You guys, any?
Oh yeah, I'm also excited to play the closed beta. I'm definitely getting that because you already know I signed up with my 6 accounts.
Yeah, Lump King gonna send me that second invite once he gets a second code. You already know.
I got you.
But what about you, kid? Any closing thoughts about Jump Force?
Just really looking forward to the game and more announcements mainly.
I think depending on how much I like it on PS4, I'm probably going to be tempted to buy it on PC because the thing with PC is give it like a month or two and there's going to be so many crazy mods on PC and it's going to be such a blast. Like, people will literally be able to like texture in like a character that doesn't even exist or like add maps or like that's what I love about PCs. You could literally do anything with it. So it's going to be kind of cool to see what people come up with when it comes out on the PC, which is gonna be pretty awesome. But other than that, that about does it. Any closing thoughts, guys, before we end it off?
No, that's about it.
That's about it. I'm just really looking forward to the season finale of My Hero because we got Radiant coming next Saturday. So,
Wait,
actually,
what?
October 6th.
Next 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, 2 weeks from now.
Wait, so what about Radiant?
Oh yeah, you haven't heard about Radiant?
It's getting an anime?
Yep, it's coming out. It's coming out the same day as JoJo, or
Dang, that's coming out fast.
or Sword Art Online
Why
actually.
we-
Everything is coming out next week, bro. JoJo's starting, Sword Art Online is starting, and I think we could quickly go over some any announcements on.
Oh yeah,
Anime
and
Avenue.
then, damn, why is everything on the week of my birthday, bro? What?
I mean, that's lit, isn't it?
Yeah, they're doing it for you for your birthday.
Let's see if
Thanks,
there's
man.
anything to go over. Obviously, there was make sure to hop on our website. Obviously, in the description below, a trailer came out
Discord
for
server.
Golden Kamuy. Yeah, I also joined the Discord server. This is actually something I'm personally excited for, which probably nobody watching and nobody even on this podcast knows
Golden
about.
Kamuy.
No. Viz Media finally licensed Snow White with the red hair. It is probably one of my favorite romance series, and it literally Studio Bones works on it, and that's why I said, bro, if My Hero Academia season 4 gets pushed to the summer or the fall next season, I am 100% okay with that because this series hasn't got a season in a couple years ever since My Hero came in. So if it takes a little bit of a delay, I'm fine with that because Snow White with the red hair is such an amazing series, and now seeing that Viz is adapting it in English finally. For the manga, I'm happy about that. It's a very slept on
Oh, yeah.
series.
Viz, if you're watching this video, I got a little message I want to give you.
Oh
Oh
god.
yeah, also Viz, are you watching?
You
this
should
podcast?
you should start picking up Jujutsu Kaisen.
Nah. Yo, Jujutsu Kaisen, sure, right? I'm fine with that. But Kingdom, like you gotta adapt Kingdom. Viz,
Yeah,
like
Like,
Black
you
Horse.
could just add
Whoever's
every single
doing it,
guy.
for the love of God, adapt Kingdom, the greatest manga ever created on this earth. Please adapt it.
Who adapted the first season of Kingdom?
Period. That's why it's so shit.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
You know what's crazy and so ironic about it? The animation's so shit and it still has an 8.5.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's so
the
sad to see
story.
that anime is not that series is not given justice with a
Because of
good
the
anime.
story.
The story is so phenomenal. If anybody's looking for a good manga, go read Kingdom. Go, just stop.
Oh
what you're
yeah,
doing,
Radiant.
Go read Kingdom.
Radiant
That's
comes
what I'm
out
saying.
October 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe Radiant come out that fast. I would have swore I just heard about the manga like 2 months ago.
Well, that's because me and Kid been pushing that agenda. You already know. But with that being said, guys, we're gonna end it off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button. Make sure to check out our website. Everyone's channel is gonna be down in the description below. Forgot to add my boy Lump King, but I got you after the podcast, Lump. Gonna add that
Hey,
in.
thanks, bro.
But with that being said, we'll catch you guys later. Peace out, everybody.
See you later, Mom
Peace.
Spaghetti.
Stay fresh.